Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dimitri and this is Auto Gear Reviews, the sister project of Value Cars Australia. I'm here with you to discuss another really interesting device that was sent to me by Auto-Vox, the creators of truly wireless backup cameras. Take a look at this ingenious construction. It is basically a waterproof camera that has a very sturdy metal steel kind of backing over here, the fitting bracket. It is intended to be screwed under the number plate, the reverse number plate or the rear number plate of your car. You need to charge this camera. It has a 3350, if I'm not mistaken, milliamp capacity of the battery inside. They say that in the intermittent use, where the backup camera turns on and off all the time, but it's not on consistently, it should last you, the full charge of this battery should last you 75 days, which is crazy. I don't know if that's achievable, but that's what they say on their website. And if this was to work consistently, constantly on, then the full charge, they say, should last you 7.5 hours, which is still very, very decent, I think. Now, no wires, right? So you charge it. There is a port over here. You can charge it with a cable, with an enclosed cable, and you have it there at the back of your car, and ultimately you monitor what's going on in the camera, what camera captures on the little screen. It's a small screen, it's only a 5-inch screen, but it should be enough for this very simplistic use. It's not like you're looking at maps on this thing. You're just seeing if there are any obstacles behind you. Now, that's it. That's how simplistic it is. Why is it potentially worth your while? Why is it potentially worth the money that they're asking for it? Well, my friends, imagine a situation where you have a big RV or a big van. I'm not even going to mention the most trivial situation where you simply don't have a backup camera. But in this particular case, I think it basically enables the larger vehicles, the larger frame vehicles that could use, even if you have a backup camera, that could use perhaps an extra angle. Imagine you have a massive truck. Imagine something like that, right? And you would like to install this on top of already a built-in camera, perhaps. So you have a built-in camera that gives you one angle, and then perhaps at the top of your massive lorry, massive delivery truck, massive whatever, you have also this installed to assist you with seeing exactly what otherwise you wouldn't have seen. It's great. I think the concept is fantastic. I think the only kind of like if and but is that, well, first of all, you need to install obviously the monitor, the 5-inch monitor inside of your car, which usually shouldn't be an issue because it's just a matter of finding a little spot on your dash, yeah. And also the camera is detached, obviously, that's its benefit, but also there is an occasional hassle of recharging it. Once it's attached over here, how would I recharge this? I would recharge this very simply. I would use a power bank, because once it's attached to the back of the car, you don't want to be unscrewing it and bringing it into the vehicle to like connect to the cable, right? But instead of that, I would simply park somewhere like this or whatever, at your home, wherever you are, and I would simply attach it to a power bank, and then the power bank would charge it over a few hours. They say that the full charge takes between 3 and 4 hours, which is probably about fair. And that's about it. That's how I would use it. Now, as far as the quality of the image that we're seeing here, look, it's nothing to write home about, but it's not pretending to be a high quality dash cam, for example. It is a reverse safety camera. It is a backup camera. Its biggest selling point, once again, is physical detachment from anything else, from any wires, from any other stuff in the car. You don't need to run a wire to it, and you can have a massively long vehicle. You could have, theoretically, you could have probably a road train, and you could attach this to the very, very, very tail end of it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another situation where your backup camera is only probably working on the vehicle itself, on the main vehicle body. But what about your trailer? What about, trailer? That's where I'm going to stop. How are you going to deal with that? Well, this thing is exactly what sorts that out. Look, I drive a Subaru Outback 2023. I don't have a trailer, I don't have a massive truck, I don't have an RV. So I have no immediate need to use this, which is why for me it will only end up being this demonstration in the hand and demonstration of the temporary installation. But the purpose of this is pretty clear. The selling point is very clear. If I was hauling a trailer, or if I was driving a massive truck, or I had somehow else my vehicle would have visibility behind obscured and not have, for example, a backup camera, this is a very, very solid waterproof option for you. What's in the box? Just an honorable, very quick mention, because it's nothing to write home about. They have a little suction cup, just a standard plastic installation kind of supporting unit for the monitor for the car. They have the monitor itself, which is plastic, small, does the job, has 3 buttons on it, has a menu button in the middle, menu and confirmation button, okay, that kind of stuff, button in the middle, has the button up, has the button down, allowing you to navigate the menu, and also a bunch of wires, as you can imagine. They have a fairly long wire that takes you to the 12-volt kind of cigarette lighter port. That thing has a button on it, so the general troubleshooting is if something doesn't work, you press that button to make sure that it's actually truly connected. And then the monitor itself has this interesting cable coming out of it, which is not a USB ready one, but it is something to be connected into that extension of a 12-volt charging one. That's it. There is nothing else. There is also a 3M double-sided tape, sticky tape, red thing, in case you would like to not screw this camera on with these screws, but you would like to simply glue it on. I don't know, because Auto-Vox is clearly supporting variety of different installations, which is good on them, and that's about it. The angle of the camera is adjustable. I will not lie to you, but I think it's by about 30 degrees. You would be able to twist this head of it a little bit and adjust it. Yeah, the cap is removable. It states to be waterproof. So I think, once again, I stated the purpose of this device very clearly. I'm quite impressed with it. I personally do not have a use for it myself, but I think you might. If you do, as always, check out the links in the description of this video. Yeah, and if you're watching a short for some reason, then you should always check the first link in the first comment that I usually post. And yeah, get yourself one if you need one. I hope you've enjoyed this little review of Auto-Vox TW1. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more similar reviews of the gear. They're coming all the time to you. And like I already mentioned, as always, check the description of the video for links to this product and a bunch of other products that I have reviewed and can recommend to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.